What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We're going to be reacting to a video by the YouTuber named Maury, and his video is titled 600-pound woman sues driver for refusing her ride. I believe this is the story of the overweight woman who was denied service because she was too heavy to fit in the Lyft driver's car, and he denied her service essentially. Let's see what Maury has to say about this.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there's this story going around involving this rapper by the name of Dank Demos. She's from Detroit, and she is apparently a big fan of the Detroit Lions football team. Now recently, there's been this video of her going viral all over the internet where she tried—
I'm sorry, that is just not attractive. That's a little bit alarming to see.
to order a Lyft car, which is like a Uber service, you know, rideshare kind of service where you order a car, they bring you to where you are. It's basically like an expensive ass, overpriced ass taxi. And mind you, we can all see her stature in this video right now. This video is on loop for a very specific reason. But apparently this woman has had the audacity to file a lawsuit against a Lyft driver, and I believe the Lyft company as well, for the driver simply refusing to let him get in her car. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you were on your last legs, living paycheck to paycheck, and Lyft was your only source of income with your only one and only true car as a means of transportation and to bring money into your home,
isn't Lyft and like Uber like a service that's filled with independent contractors? Essentially, the people who do Lyft or Uber, they own their cars, so they're probably responsible to an extent with the service and maintenance of their car. Not to an extent, overall, they're probably, you know, responsible for their car and their vehicle. They need their vehicle to be in optimal shape to qualify to actually be in the service to drive for Lyft or Uber. So if you own your personal property and you are refusing to offer your services to somebody else because you have concerns about the weight of that somebody, I think you're well within your right because it's your property, right? Isn't that how property works? Like, you choose what you want to do with your property or not. Now, if he was discriminating based off of like race or gender, that's different. Objectively speaking, you can kind of make the case that she might be, you know, a little bit too heavy for that car. It's not a big car. So I think you can see his point of view without thinking he's trying to purposely offend her. So that's just my opinion.
Did you let this get into your car? I mean, like, she can't be serious. Like, she can't be serious. There's just no way.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
He's literally trying to find the nicest way to say, yo, you too big. I can't like afford the potential ramifications of you damaging something in my car because of your weight. But he's trying to let her off easy, not really pointing it out, but also pointing it out that she's a little bit, not a little bit, she's, you know, fat. Let's just be honest, she's fat. But he's not trying to come off as rude. He's trying to give her so many outs without really telling her, but she's still going on with him. I can understand where she's coming from as well because, you know, it's not a pleasant thing to hear that you can't, you know, use a service because you are overweight. It's not fun for him. It's not fun for her. But objectively speaking, you can see more of his point. And emotionally speaking, I guess you can see more of her point. It just depends on what side you want to play. So I'm on the dude side, obviously. I'm on the Lyft drivers because, like, you know, this little $20 that you're going to pay me, that Lyft's probably going to take majority of, is not going to cover the car maintenance and detailing that I'm probably going to have to do if something goes wrong due to me picking you up. You got to weigh out the cost and the benefits. That's it.
What am I gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Ma'am, Do I need to run that video back for a second time? Like, see, this is the problem with modern society, man. Like, people cannot be honest with themselves when shit has just gone way too far. I mean, you have a woman who nearly looks like she weighs 600 pounds. And I wish I was exaggerating, but this is a diabolical build. This woman is so large, so big, so humongous that she literally looks like she's standing up dancing while she's actually sitting down. She has surpassed the ability to wear cotton clothing. She has to wear spandex 24/7. Her legs are so huge. You don't even know where her thighs, knees, quads, ankles, or even feet begin to connect in order to keep up all this mass on a daily basis.
The reason why there is delusion on her part is because she's been fed this whole thing of body positivity, to love your body no matter what. Yeah, you should love your body, but you should love it enough to take care of it and to understand that you need to like monitor your weight and want to lose weight, be at a healthy weight. But the fact that she's saying, what makes you think I can't fit in your car, just leads me to believe that she is not self-aware, or she might just be trolling. So we can't be surprised with the whole thing about body positivity. Then you see the influx of people being delusional about their weight and about what they can or cannot do due to their weight. Other people see it, but the people themselves don't see it.
Do you know how many calories you have to consume? Bitch is literally eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a whole village every time she goes out to eat. This is insane.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back. Believe
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
And your best friend, I'm probably sure, is gonna be changing her suspensions in the next 6 months or so, because every time your big ass gets inside her car, that shit is decreasing the overall lifespan of that vehicle by a good 30 days. Your friend is just too scared to let your big ass know that she's down deep in debt trying to transport your My 600 life ass all over the city on a free-for-all, all-you-can-eat every weekend.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car? So I gotta...
You know, her recording it this long just makes me think that she wants a viral moment. I don't think she really cares. I think she might even know she can't fit, but she's just trying to, create this viral moment where she gets sympathy. And you know what she does with her weight. You see all the dance moves she's posting on the internet. She's going to get some form of notoriety from it. So it's so outlandish and outrageous that you can't help but want to know more about the story. Good marketing tactic if that's what she's really thinking about. I ain't even going to hold you.
order another Lyft.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired.
Yo, did he just say, to be specific with you, I got very tired tires? Yo, did I hear that right?
To be more specific with you, I got very tired.
He's
Yeah,
literally
this man's a demon, bro.
He's literally trying not to say that she is fat. She's way too fat to be in his car. But she don't want to take the hint, or she probably knows she's just, like I said, milking the situation. He is trying to be as nice as possible, saying, yo, I got tired tires. My tires ain't really up to par with your physical attributes right now. So, it's not you, it's me. You know what I mean? It's not you, but it's me. It's me. You heard me? So, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
He gives no fucks at all. Like, you could tell everybody in this woman's life has lied to her. Her mom, her dad, her sisters, her brothers, her aunts, her uncles, her friend with the Benz, the internet. But clearly on this lonely, cold night in the middle of the winter, this Lyft driver said, I'm about to change your whole life. And now, because she refuses to accept reality for what it is, he's being sued along with Lyft. Like, make it make sense.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I've tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
The man said he's tried it before. He's been in this situation before to where he had to carry a My 600-pound lifer in the back of his car, and that shit was not going. Engine was not starting. The car simply refused to start.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL experience.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
You know, I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Travis.
Okay. No.
You know, this is just so sad because Abraham seems like a really nice guy too. He was, you know, well-spoken, soft-spoken. He was very concise and specific without, you know, going too hard like me. Like, you know, me, if I was an Uber driver, Lyft driver, bro, shit. Like, I don't, never put me in that position is all I'm saying. But, you know, ma'am, again, how are you out here in big 2025 with your big ass on big earth trying to traverse this world and hop into people's cars, tearing up their suspensions, their wheel axles?
Yo, just based off her size, you know that living life on a daily basis is pretty difficult. And I'm not saying this to make fun of the chick, but you can't tell me you can comfortably do things like everyday activities at that size. And if you think that that's a thing that's easy to do, then you are as delusional as the people that are probably saying that there's nothing wrong with this whole image right here. You should be wanting the better. You should be wanting the best for people. So wanting the best for people is telling the truth. She is probably living life on hard mode every day just to do simple tasks that we don't even think about. And the fact that she's suing the Lyft driver, like I said, I'm very objective. I can understand where she's coming from. If she's not trolling or trying to milk the situation and she genuinely felt hurt and disrespected, I can understand where she's coming from. She's emotional. She feels like she's just been disrespected, discriminated against based off of her weight. She's going to want to take the route of suing. I understand. But rationally, from a outside point of view, you can understand why based off of her weight. You can understand she is way too big to be in somebody's car. I would not pick, if I was driving Lyft, I would not pick her up. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. Unless I have a big car. But I'm not going to do it if I have like a normal sized car. I'm not.
The goddamn drivetrain, just cause you don't want to stop eating McDonald's, KFC, Popeyes, America's best wings. Girl, put the plate down, for the love of God. You can't eat a vegetable once in a while? Pick up a broccoli maybe? Drink a kale smoothie? I mean, how does her joints even support this amount of mass that she's struggling with on a daily basis? Like, bro, you know there's gotta be points of failure, fractures, and goddamn fissures all over her body. Like, bro, one good push and she's tumbling like a tumbleweed down the road, bro. When she starts going, shit's unstoppable. Shit might just have to call in Denzel Washington to save the day. I mean, good God. But now, here she is sitting up on Fox 2 Detroit in her hometown, talking to a reporter, talking about how she was basically abused.
Tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know?
Yeah, sure. And when I
find
was a
that very hard
teenager,
to
I
do.
tried to hop on toys specifically made for little kids. And as soon as I hopped on that little ass trike made for a toddler, that shit broke into a million pieces. Because clearly I was too big for that particular type of toy vehicle. And I learned my lesson, Deja. So why can't you?
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man,
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
And to give her some credit, she seems like a nice person, you know, very soft spoken. She didn't act, you know, too belligerent. She didn't act belligerent at all in the video. So I'll give her some credit that she did maintain some composure. But again, I don't know if it was to portray something or she was like really oblivious to what was going on.
It's just crazy to me how she already knew because she's probably been through this like 100 different times and she still refuses to lose weight. Like, man, this is as bad as those people who try to get on those planes. Meanwhile, they weigh like 700 pounds, taking up like 2 to 3, 4, 5 fucking seats on the plane and don't want to pay extra for their seat, even if they are taking up more seats with their just sheer mass of their body that other people could have used had they been considerate enough to not get that big. Like, what is wrong with you, bro?
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
You know what?
You know, I just don't understand the problem though. Like, man's was being honest. His tires were probably old. He probably needed to change them and he just probably didn't want to risk it. Why the fuck, if I'm an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, would I take somebody in who weighs nearly 600 pounds for them to not only mess up my suspensions, but to also physically deform my tires that by the time they get out the vehicle, my shit's moving down the street all lopsided and lumpy and damn near about to collapse under itself. So no, I am not risking that.
I don't never have to order Uber.
That's a fact. If it's my property, I choose and decide who gets to use it. I'm sorry. As long as he refunded her money, I think this situation should have been open and closed. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, now she's suing dude. Dude probably don't have that much. Oh no, she's suing Lyft. Hey, at least get some money out of it if you want to sue Lyft. But I don't really know how far this case is gonna go. I don't know if there's a policy in Lyft where they have the thing where you can deny service due to, like, you know, your own estimation of what's gonna happen, you know, what your car can handle. I don't know if there's a policy like that, but if there is, then she doesn't really have a case.
XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
And I'm sure your big ass, had you got in his car, would have hurt his suspensions.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car.
Oh my gosh. He did it. He did it. Why is it that people feel so comfortable to compare race with anything else? No, that's different. Race actually has some historical backing with that there was an injustice done to black people. That has nothing to do with your weight or your sexuality, because that's another thing people try to like compare to racism. Oh, if you deny a gay person is like denying a black person. No, you can hide if you're gay in plain sight. You can actually choose not to look gay. I cannot choose not to look black. I'm not saying I'm a victim of racism or anything. I'm saying the comparison does not hold no water. It is literally incomparable, to be fair. I don't know why people like to use black people as this whole reference point to drive home their point. No, make another point. Use the gays. Don't use blacks. It's not a one-to-one comparison. If you deny somebody based off of their skin color, that is discrimination. That's racism. If you deny somebody based off of their weight because your car cannot handle it, I don't think that's an issue. I think that's you looking out for your property. Now, if you have a situation where it's legitimate that you don't actually, if you have an establishment, right, and you choose not to service fat people, that's different. I understand that could be seen as discrimination, but this is not one of those situations. This is somebody has a property and he knows the pretty much situation. He knows the situation going on with his car, so he should know what his car could allow and what his car can't. I think he just made an informed decision. It's nothing more than that.
Or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
Wow. I swear, lawyers are such horrible people. Like, these people, and I'm not going to say all lawyers are bad people, but let's be honest. When it comes to criminal lawyers or these lawyers who are chasing down ambulances and personal injury attorneys and all this shit who try to set up lawsuits for anybody and anything, and as long as they have a case where they feel like they can make some money, they'll take it. Like this shit. He really tried to compare being 600 pounds to being black, of which you can't change, Christian, of which you can. But how the fuck would anybody know if you're Christian? Would that
is literally what I just said with being gay or being something else. You can literally hide what you are in plain sight. Black, I can't hide this. I can't hide this. I cannot. What are you talking about? your weight, you can lose weight. So you can actually change something that you feel discriminated against, which is your weight. You can change that and look slimmer, and you're then not discriminated against. But if I'm black and I'm being discriminated against, I can't change my blackness. So it's not an accurate comparison. I see what he's trying to do, but it's not an accurate comparison.
Be on your driver profile?
My car are Muslims in
Muslim, I can understand that, and that is discriminatory. Like, but how many times a day is that really happening? That's just like unrealistic.
my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
But he's saying under the law it's the same when that's retarded. I'm sorry, Detroit. If that is how you guys operate in the state of Michigan, that is dumb. Because I might just cop a charge one day. I'm pulling up to Detroit and I refuse to let a big ass humongousaurus Rex into my vehicle because I don't want to bring harm to my car. Like at that point, fuck it, indict me, charge me. Case closed. I did it, Your Honor, because you're not about to force me to bring somebody into my car that would literally destroy the physical integrity of my vehicle. I'm just not doing it.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
This reporter really just said full-figured, man. Yo, we live in really strange times, man.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know?
And that pretty much was her little short interview with Fox News. You know, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is her physical stature. Like, this is just ridiculous. This is a...
All right, we're going to end the video right there. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. I don't know if I was being too disrespectful or if I was disrespectful at all. I don't know if I was just giving common sense, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Full video will be linked in the description. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.